So I'm going to inspect his skin, and I can see his skin color at the front is uniform. His chest is symmetric, okay? And I can see the patient is breathing easily and regularly with no distress, okay? The pattern is even. No pulsation or lift, okay? I just counted his breath. The rate is 18, okay? For stability and any pain?
No.
Any tenderness?
No.
Okay. No crepitus, no tenderness, no masses.
No.
Okay. And I'm going to palpate the precordium for a thrills, heaves, or pulsation. Okay. And I'm going to palpate the apical, the apex to feel the apical impulse. You okay, Ryan?
Yeah.
The fifth mid-clavicle line. Try to feel the apical impulse. I can feel it. It's soft. No lift or heaves. And moving along the left sternal border, palpate for any displaced pulse or widening pulse, no widening pulse. And they palpate the aortic area for any frills, and the pulmonic area for any frills. Okay? All right. And I'm going to percuss for resonance sound, okay? Systematically. Okay. Okay. All right. So, and now I'm going to auscultate for breath sounds. Auscultate for breath sound with my stethoscope. For breath sound. And what I'm going to do now, I'm going to listen to the lung sound, which is different from the breath sound, okay? So, at the aortic area, second intercostal rib, I'm going to listen. The heart sounds. So this is the aortic area, the pulmonic area, the Erb's points, the tricuspid area, and the mitral area. So S1 is heard at the mitral area, and S2 is heard at the aortic and pulmonic area. Okay, and I'm going to auscultate for any blowing, abnormal sound. Okay, with the bell of the stethoscope. Ryan, are you sleeping?
Looks tired.
So this is the tricuspid area, and then the apical area.
All right. Excuse me.
Okay, so no broids, okay? So moving along, I'm going to do the abdominal, the patient abdomen. I'm gonna ask you to sit over there. Lie with your feet here. I wanna see your abdomen. Okay, so now I'm going to while he's here, I'm gonna just go ahead and measure his jugular vein pressure. Okay, normally it's supposed to, the patient is supposed to be on 45, lying on 45 degrees. We don't have that a bed here that can be on 45 degrees. So this is like 45 degrees. Okay, and we are going to measure the okay, so see the jugular vein, there's no jugular vein distension, but we are going to measure the jugular vein pressure. I'm sorry, I guess it's getting too long now. Okay, mid-axillary, and then and you can see it's about 6 here. Okay, so you can see it's about 6. So the jugular vein distension for this patient is 6. All right. Okay, and I'm gonna ask Ryan to turn on his left side so I can listen to the apical pulse. Turn completely your chest to the left side. Okay, very good. And try to find the apical, the PMI, the apical pulse, and then listen to it. I'm gonna just listen with the belt to see for any abnormal sounds. Oh, you can hear very well when he's laying like that, but there's no broids. Okay, all right, you can come back on your back patient. All right, so with the patient laying on his abdomen, I'm going to inspect the skin color of his abdomen, so it's uniform, and I can see some fine veins on his abdomen. Okay, I'm gonna bring this just a little bit, and then the contour of his abdomen is flat. His abdomen is smooth and symmetric. So I'm going to auscultate for bowel sounds. All right, let's speed it up a little bit. So I'm going to listen for bowel sound in each quadrant of his abdomen. So bowel sound is present 3 to 35 clicks or gurgle per minute. Okay, and I'm going to also auscultate for the arteries. Okay, auscultate the arteries. So I'm going to start with the aortic artery, and with the belt of my stethoscope, I'm going to ask you, Ryan, take a deep breath and hold. Okay, the aortic artery, the renal arteries, the iliac arteries, and the femoral arteries is right here, which you can see. And I'm going to auscultate at the epigastric area for any venous hum, and then the umbilical area for any venous hum. So we auscultated the arteries. There was no venous hum, there was no bruit, no frictions, rubs, okay? And then now I'm going to percuss all quadrant for tone. Percuss his abdomen, all four quadrants. All right, and now I'm going to percuss the liver border and span, estimate the liver span from a resonant sound to a dull sound, up. And you can hear about here the sound goes to dull, and from mid-clavicular up and come back, come back down. And you can see it changes here. Did it change? And I'm going to measure the liver span. And it's about 4, okay? Okay, the liver span is about 4. And now I'm going to try to percuss the left mid-axillary line for splenic dull, okay? I'm going to percuss. You can hear it's dull, and that's the splenic dull. And now I'm going to do a light palpation. Let me know if any pain.
No. No.
No pain.
No.
The part of my finger. And now I'm going to do a deep palpation, so you're gonna feel it a little bit more. Okay, Ryan? The deep palpation of all 4 quadrants with the bimanual method. Okay. And now I'm going to palpate the right costal margin for the liver border. I'm going to do the hook method, okay? And try to feel his liver. Take a deep breath and hold. I couldn't feel the liver. And now I'm going to do the same thing on the left mid-axillary line to try to see if I can feel the spleen. Take a deep breath and hold. All right, I can feel it, and I'm going to do here. I couldn't feel the spleen, so now I'm going to do here to see if I can feel the gallbladder. I cannot feel the gallbladder. And now I'm going to do the right flank to see if I can feel his kidney. Take a deep breath, Ryan, hold. I cannot feel it. And I have to do it the same way on the left flank to see if I can feel. But the way he's laying, I can't do it. So now I'm going to test, okay, I'm going to palpate for the for the aortic pulsation, okay? All right. Okay, slightly to the left, aortic pulsation. just a slightly pulsation. Okay, and now I'm going to do the test for the abdominal reflexes. Okay, I'm gonna grab this. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. All right. Okay, test for the abdominal reflexes. Okay, it's symmetrical. Okay, so bilateral equal movement of the umbilical toward each area of. All right. So Ryan, I'm gonna have you raise your head because I want to see your abdominal muscles. Very good. Very good. And now we are moving toward. I'm going to. Can you take your socks? So now we are moving down to the lower extremities. So I'm going to inspect his legs. I can see the skin color is uniform and the air distribution on his legs are equal and normal and regular. Okay, and I'm going to palpate his legs. It's warm to touch. Okay, no, and then no mass, no tenderness, no muscle waste. Okay, and the digit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. Okay, on each leg, and I'm going to assess his pedal pulses. Try to feel it, the pulses. Can feel the pulses, the control wave of his pulses. Okay, and the amplitude is about 2. That was the pedal pulses. And then I'm going to test his pulses, and I'm going to do the posterior tibial pulses. The posterior tibial pulses. Try to feel it symmetrically, and then the popliteal pulses. Try to feel the pulses. Okay, very good. Okay, and I'm going to see test for any edema. There is no edema on his leg, no edema on his ankles or legs. All right. Okay. So I'm gonna ask Ryan, can you bend your toe down? Bring them up to the ceiling. Can you bend the sole of your toes toward each other? Bring them out. Okay. Can you bend your knees? Straighten them. Okay. And I'm going to palpate his hips. Okay. For stability. Okay. No muscle wasting. Okay. And I'm going to palpate the popliteal area. No tenderness, no pain.
No.
And no effusion. Okay. No tenderness, no pain, and no effusion. And I'm gonna ask you to do a few things, Ryan. I'm gonna ask you to raise your leg up. Bring it down. Okay. So bend your knee to your chest. Okay. Bring it back. Swing your legs as far as you can. bring it across your body. Okay, all right. So, and you can see that for the muscle, for the range of motion was done with no pain, no limitation, no clicking, okay? And then the strength of his muscles were, okay, Ryan, can you pull your hand? Pull against me, okay. Push against me, okay. All right, and the strength of his muscles are bilateral, symmetric, with full resistance to opposition, okay? All right, so now, moving along. Oh, I forgot to do the actual palpate for the actual. Okay, so now I'm going to do ask Ryan to sit up. Okay. Now I'm going to test your neurology. I'm going to test your sensory function, okay, of dull or sharp. So this is dull and this is sharp. Let me take this and put it here. So this is dull and this is sharp, okay? Close your eyes. This is dull and this is sharp. Close your eyes. Tell me if it's dull or sharp.
Dull. Sharp. Dull.
Okay. Very good. Very good. And that was the test for your sensory function for dull and sharp, okay? And then I'm going to test your vibration sensation, okay? So close your eyes. Tell me what you feel and where you feel it, okay?
Vibration on my wrist. Vibration on my left toe.
Very good. And that was the vibration sensation test. And I'm going to test 2-point discrimination. Right? I'm gonna put something on your. Close your eyes. Can I see your palm, the palm of your hands? Okay, I want you to tell me if it's 1 or 2, okay?
One.
Okay, I think I need, let me take something else.
Okay.
So now I'm testing your 2-point discrimination. Okay, close your eyes. Tell me if it's 1 or 2.
1.
Okay, tell me if it's 1 or 2.
2.
Okay, tell me if it's 1 or 2.
1.
Tell me if it's 1 or 2.
2.
Very good. That was the 2-point discrimination test. And I'm going to test your stereonoxis and gravitation. Close your eyes. I'm going to draw a number on your arm, on your hand. You tell me what number it is, okay?
8.
Very good. And I'm going to give you something. Let me know what it is with your eyes closed. Touch it and let me know.
A nickel.
Very good. And now I'm going to test your motor function, coordination, and position of your upper extremities, okay? So Ryan, I want you to listen. You're gonna close your eyes and touch your nose with your left finger, left index, right index, okay? Have your arms straight up like that. Yes. Okay, go ahead. Try to do it faster, faster, faster. Okay, very good. Very good. Faster. Faster, faster. Okay. Now I want you to touch your nose and touch my finger. 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 Very good. And now I'm I'm going to test the fine motors of your coordination and position of sense of the lower extremity. Okay, with your heel, I want you to go up, chin like that. Very good. Do it on both. Okay. And now I'm going to test your deep tendon reflexes. Okay. All right. And for that, I need deep tendon reflexes. Normally, the patient is supposed to be sitting with the feet 90 degrees and hanging, not touching the floor. But in this case, this is what we have, and this is what. Okay. Deep tendon, you see it's moving. And then that was the patellar area, the bicep, and the tricep. Okay, and the bicep area. You see it's moving. Does it hurt? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. And I'm sorry. And then and the axial area. Oh, I didn't do the brachioradial. The brachioradial tendon. Okay, and the axial area right back here. Can you see it? Back here. All right.
Hungry.
Let's inspect his spine. Okay, and palpate his spine. All right. Any tenderness?
Nope.
No. All right. I'm gonna ask you to bend to your knees. Okay. All right. Come back. Turn to your left. Okay. Turn this way. All right. And that way. Okay. Very good. And then I'm gonna ask you to I'm gonna ask you to walk forward and come back here. Go forward. I want to see your gait. All right. All right. Come back here. All right. So I'm gonna ask you to stand with your 2 feet and your hands hanging, and close your eyes. Okay. Now you can open your eyes. Walk heel to toe over there and come back toward me. I'm doing the rumba test, okay? That is testing your neurology, okay? Performing the rumba test, all right? And then you can stand there and close your eyes and stand on 1 foot. Have your arms extended like that. Close your eyes, lift one, okay? All right, do the same thing for the other one, okay? All right, so I'm gonna ask you to hop in 1 foot, okay? Do the opposite. All right, that's it. And I think we are done for the test, all right? Thank you so much for letting me be part of your care, okay? All right.
All right.